Yerushalayim, 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 Hallelujah. Ki Shachobra, Ormalayach Tov, Yerushalayim, Hallelujah.
Shalom and welcome to Looking Up. This week we read two Torah portions, Behar and Bechukotai. In the Torah portion Behar, we learn about the mitzvah, the commandment of a Shemitah year. What is a Shemitah year? Every seventh year in the land of Israel, the Jews may not do any farming. So for 6 years, they plow, they plant, they harvest. During the seventh year, they may not do any farming, so the land should lie fallow. Another mitzvah that we'll learn about in this Torah portion is when lending money, a Jew may not charge any interest from another Jew. These are some examples of the mitzvot that we think we can understand. Or yes, we think the land should lie fallow once in a while in order to keep up its potency. And we think it does make sense that Jews shouldn't charge any interest from another Jew. This way, my fellow Jews will be able to afford taking out loans in order to pay for their housing or education and so on. But based on this thinking, we might decide that we could do even better. Why should I let all my fields lie fallow during the same year? I will rotate which fields sit idle each year. This way I will be able to accomplish the Torah's purpose without having to go with no crops for a whole year. And I will arrange for low interest rate for my fellow Jews. This way they will have loans, they will be able to afford them. And if we don't do that, then no one would want to lend them money at all. So my way of helping is even better than the Torah's way. To this kind of thinking, the Torah says no. This mitzvot, like every other mitzvah, came from the Mount Sinai. They came from a depth of wisdom you cannot even imagine. Don't try to outthink the Torah because you don't understand the totality of God's purpose in legislating His agenda. The way the Torah says a certain mitzvah needs to be done is the way it should be done, no more, no less. Don't try to outdo the Torah thinking that you understand its objective. Just accept it as a pure message from the Mount Sinai. It is the will of the Creator. All we can do is follow the command as we were instructed. Eventually we will see how it's better for us than we ever could have imagined. How do we know this? The answer to this question can be found in depth study of the Torah, and it's available to anyone who seeks to know. Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, yeah.